everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster 2 here on Max's Adventures. Here we go, starting up the sorcery area and putting in our first attraction in it. And this one is a big attraction, trust me. This is a new Ultimax LSM raid coaster. Obviously the new coaster that did come with the sorcery pack. And I tried to do the new like swing launch element on it, but I could not figure it out. It was very confusing. So I do end up not putting that in, but I think it actually ended up being better not putting that in, if I'm being honest. But yeah, as you can see, that is extremely confusing. Like, I don't get that at all. But just messing around, and we're gonna go for a normal LSM launch. Just a normal launch with a airtime hill in it, which you can see a lot in the USA, and one that that this is not a thing in the United Kingdom where I live. So I thought we should put it in for that reason. But yeah, here we go. Putting in that big dive loop. Just trying to get the speed right, because I want it to be like you're flying, sort of. A bit like Flight of Pegasus. That really worked well. But yeah, in today's episode, we are going to be obviously making this roller coaster, making the station for the roller coaster, making like the entrance for the queue, and obviously a bit of that main plaza area. So quite a action-packed episode here. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. Nearly at 4,000 subscribers now. We're 600 subscribers away. If you want to support the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Here we go. Let's have a little look at the name suggestion for the flat ride. Here we go. The name is Arcs of Apollo. That is the name for that loopy one. I didn't actually change it, so I'll change it later. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to figure out how this works. I do end up cutting it, so you don't have to see my pain. But it really was quite confusing. So we went into the launch. It obviously went up. It didn't make it that time, which was quite annoying. But then on the LSMs, it slowed down. Like on the second launch, I don't really know what that's about. But as you see right here, it just slows down. Which is extremely confusing. Obviously, I really don't know how complicated, like, I didn't think this would be this complicated, but that's how it was. But yeah, just gonna try it again. But obviously, in a few seconds, it is going to cut to just me putting in a normal LSM launch. But yeah, I'm not the only one that you should subscribe to, obviously. Make sure to smash that subscribe button to Max Adventures Granddad. He does have... my granddad does have a YouTube channel, obviously. But yeah, make sure to go over to him. Big shout out to Granddad just right there. Very good. There was the cut to me just putting in a normal LSM launching. This was rather quick. I think it ended up going about 70 miles per hour on this one. Somewhat around there. Yeah, 73 miles per hour with full acceleration rate. That is extremely quick. Obviously, this is time-lapse. It doesn't go this quick. It's time-lapse, so you don't need to watch me for an hour. But I don't end up going for a normal corkscrew. I end up going for, like, that element where it goes, like, a bit upside down. It's hard to explain that, but if you see what I mean, it's not a corkscrew, but it's sort of similar. We've got a section going over the station, which is quite cool. Obviously inspiration, like somewhat like Swarm, that does a barrel roll over the station. But yeah, I think that is cool, and it is very cool because the roof of the station building isn't a normal roof. Again, sort of inspired by Swarm. If you've been on Swarm before, or you've been to Thorpe Park, you probably know what I mean. But yeah, not a normal roof. Here we go, just to smooth it out. Obviously, the layout is now finished. It is a incredibly long layout. And a lot of theming is going to be needed for this, but I'm all for it. Just smoothing that helix out. But yeah, really happy with how all of this turned out to be very smooth. Ended up just adding some trim brakes in, because obviously it was going very quick around there. Obviously, do remember it is time lapse for you, but yeah. Here we go, quick POV. Again, this is time lapsed. As you can see, up into another launch, up into that cobra roll, or whatever that is, like half corkscrews. Going to them trim brakes, round into the brakes, round through that last corner, and into the brake run. I do end up adding trim brakes there, but it ends up going very slow over there, so I do remove 2 of them. I keep 1 of them, obviously, because it is a very fast ride, and it might actually be the main ride of this area. Well, not of this area, actually, the whole theme park. But as you can see, this is time-lapse, and it did go very slow around there. So as you see, I'm just going to remove them too, and keep 1 of them. God, I don't know why I lost my voice for like 1 split second there. But anyways, going to put the path in now. It's a rather long queue line, because it's going to be a rather big ride when we open the theme park, which isn't far away. Will be soon. I am going to leave space in the area for a bus route, which will get people to the water park. And obviously, yeah, that. But yeah, working on the station, just right here, going for that normal keep stone wall. I think that's a pretty normal sorcery sort of wall, in my opinion, and I've already used it, so it's quite a nice wall. Why am I doing this over a wall? But yeah, it's a lovely wall. And yeah, I like the color scheme of the track that I did. It's like purple and green and a bit of black. That looks really well together, and it like implements that sorcery theme. This is what I mean by not a standard roof, and this is fully inspired by Swarm. At Thorpe Park, obviously. It ended up looking amazing. But yeah, putting like these logs for the roof, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, because it isn't like a normal roof. It's just like a broken roof, and obviously, if you would like to have a storyline with your name suggestion, you're more than welcome, because I can always theme the roller coaster to that storyline, really. So if you would like to do that, you're always welcome to do it. But yeah, just theming the edge of that station up with some rocks. You might notice I don't theme the inside of the station. I do that off camera because the video got quite long. So yeah. Putting in some more rocks to make it look a bit more natural. Sorry, I had my flu nose spray at school today, and my nose is very runny. I have a tissue here. Oh, looks a bit better. But yeah, that actually ended up looking extremely realistic. I'm happy with how that turned out. Obviously, just ended up looking good. But yeah, if you do enjoy this episode, please consider subscribing. It does really help me out. And also, please subscribe to Max Adventures Grandad. It really helps him out. Should we have a little look at what he's at, actually? Grandad. Let's have a look. Max's Adventures Grandad. There we go. Oh, guys, he's on 19 subscribers. Come on. We need to subscribe to him. We need to. It's not illegal. Legal, I mean. Just please do it. He does deserve more. I just know. So when I search up Max's Adventures Grandad, both of our channels come up. Grandad's first, obviously, because I'd searched his name up, but me second. How many subscribers am I up to? 3,400 and... One sec, let me have a little look. 3,403. We want to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. So if you are interested, please consider subscribing. I've said that way too much in this episode. But here we go. Just making the entrance for the queue line. Because obviously I'm going for like a spooky sort of forest town, if you know what I mean. Which is very cool. And I think by the end, when all the infrastructure's in, that isn't a word, but you know what I mean by that. Infrastructure. That word is in, it will look pretty cool. Going for a bit like Hogsmeade, really. If you know, you know. You should know, though, because, I mean, Harry Potter is the best film in the world. All of the Harry Potters with an on it are really good films. If you've not watched them, make sure to go and watch them. Putting in another roof again, just doing it twice because I think that does look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'm not seeing many people do that, actually, so it's pretty cool. Just decorating the building up here, because obviously we don't want it looking too bland. That will not be good. Putting in a chimney in just right here. That did not make any sense. Putting in a chimney in just right here. Putting in a chimney in, as you can see. But yeah, that makes it look 10 times as realistic. I might actually add some smoke coming out of that, you know. I didn't do that. I might do that off cameraing a little bit. But yeah, just decorating it really. Making it look really nice and ultimately make it look good so people want to go on this ride. I am going to need name suggestions for this ride. Obviously, the roller coaster. Be anything to do. It can be spooky. It can be like Harry Potter. It can be sorcery. It can be even sorcery Mickey. Whatever you like, it's just got to be something spooky or sorcery themed, and you may get the chance for it to be chosen by me. But yeah, putting in this armillary, like spinning thing, that reminds me of like the entrance globe at Universal Epic Universe, if you know what I mean. But yeah, really happy with how this is turning out, actually. I ended up putting some trims in because, as you can see, I don't know why the walls weren't equal. I don't really know why. My fingers. Not my fingers, my poor pinky. But I was saying, I don't know why, but it's just kind of like that. But yeah, this building actually ended up looking nice, like really good. Didn't expect it to look that good. I didn't expect it to look that good. But just adding in some more nature. There were sorcery rocks. And I used tiger rocks. But does it really matter? I think these rocks look it better even. So yeah, just a quick heads out, and that proves how dumb I am. So ta-da! Putting in some very big trees, but like I say, I want it to be like a forest, big town. So yeah, like every small little town in a forest has a massive like roller coaster in it. It's pretty common. No, it's not. It's a theme park, but it's made to look like that. Putting in this Greek like curtain thing, but I end up changing the colour of it, and it ends up looking nice. So you can see just right there, looking very, very good. Adding a little lake in just right here, because every themed area in this theme park has a lake. Yes, especially the Greek area and the pirate area and this area. Okay, I just named every single area in the theme park. But yeah, this will be the last area of the theme park. Don't worry, after we've completed this area, we will be moving on to Euro Lagoon. That is the water park. And obviously we've got Euro World Resort and Spa. Not the spa, but that's just in the name because it sounds cool. And we will be building that after the water park. So yeah, still a lot of stuff to go, and this is just the beginning of the series. I have thoroughly enjoyed making these videos. They have been so fun to make, and you don't know, there might be another series after this of me building a new theme park. Don't know, no promise, but I think there is gonna be. Definitely. So yeah, really enjoying this game. Make sure to comment down below if you enjoy playing this game, if you even play this game, and also what project you're on, if you are making a project or a theme park. Just make sure to tell me. If you put it on the Frontier Workshop, you never know, I might give a tour of it on the channel. So yeah, but putting in this like fence, well, it is a fence, but like knowing like a canopy thing, not a canopy, like I forgot what it's called now. You know what I mean, like the bit that hangs over outside, that thing. Putting in fences for that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm happy with how that looks as well. But yeah, putting in this roof, a townhouse, large decorative gable roof. But yeah, it's kind of like a thing, because I don't know what the name is. But yeah, really happy with how this building in particular turned out. It's a rather big building, but it's what it is. The bigger, the better, as they all say. But yeah. My water went down the wrong throat. My water went down the wrong throat. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Jeez, man. I'm good. Putting in these spellcasters just right here. Yeah, my water went down the wrong throat. But yeah, putting in some more rocks in, just around that building and the lake to make it look a bit more normal. And it's been there for a longer time. I've said that way too many times in this series. I need to stop. But yeah. I'm thoroughly excited to build this area. Why didn't I include the to build this area? And yeah, really happy with how all this turned out. Obviously, this isn't the only coaster that's going to be in this area. We are going to put a bit like a Hagrid's riding. You know, Hagrid's motorbike, Hagrid's magical motorbike adventure. That's a mouthful. You know that ride at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure in Florida. That is I keep yawning and I don't know why. But that's the ride car for that. The ride for the ride is just being added in to the game, so I'm gonna be making something like that. And gosh, am I so excited! And I will try that swing launch again because I believe it is on that ride. It's on the one in Hagrid's at least, so it will do. I think there are drop tracks on it as well, because on the one on Hagrid's it does have a drop track. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's actually one of the best rides at Universal. Full stop. It's a brilliant themed ride. Yeah. But look at this, guys. We've made a lot of progress. It's looking amazing. Yeah. I never expected it to look this good, especially in an episode which is only 23 minutes long. Yeah. Extremely happy. Like, over the moon. But yeah, looking nice. And this is actually one of my favorite themes. My favorite theme before was Western and Pirate and Greek. But this has overtook all of them. Frontier, you cooked. Shall I say you fried? No, that's weird. You cooked with this DLC, obviously. It's only £9 or £10, obviously, in the UK. And that is a bargain for all the stuff that you get. Frontier, you are amazing. And I think for the release of Planet Coaster 2, the hype wasn't what it was expected to be. But yeah, that's all that I can say. Now, it's worth the hype. Yeah, the game is the game is brilliant. And obviously, when the game came out, they only had the new theming pieces, but now they have loads of them. All of the old ones came back to the game, and also some completely new ones, like this pack just right here. But just put a big spider on there. And there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.